so excited to be here.
Too.
It's been forever since we've done one of these, I feel like.
I thought you were going to say it's been forever since I've seen you last. Definitely not.
It definitely hasn't. We have, let's welcome the chat. Universe X, hi.
Hello.
You are first, as always, your lovely mother.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
We saw you at C2E2, which was super
Yes.
exciting.
Hi.
Hi, DJ Lee. Hi. So we are going to talk about C2E2 and just recap our experience. I'm really excited to dive into it because it was such a different experience than last year. Fire Guy Ryan, let me wave at you because that's all I'm good at. I only got to wave at Fire Guy Ryan at C2E2, so that was one of the aspects of the experience. But at least we got to wave at each other.
Yes.
So Candice, how was let's dive into the overall experience. How was the overall 3 days? And we can kind of go day by day, what we enjoyed. And then I'm going to do a pre-recorded video of my haul just because I like that it's in HD versus SD. But Candice is going to show you everything she got. And I'm going to show you some of my top 5 pickups. So yeah. What was your overall experience of C2E2?
Oh my God. Yeah. So honestly, it was amazing. I was really excited for this year, specifically just to really meet people in the community. Yeah, I know. Yeah, last year was a little different, but this year, I actually got to meet everyone and hang out with you, of course, for 3 days.
Because we didn't hang out last year, did we?
No.
Yeah. So for everyone watching, Candice and I were not the besties that we are now.
Yeah.
And I think we had tried meeting up, and I also was so exhausted in a different way last year than I was this year. So we didn't get to hang out, which now makes me sad because we had such a good time together.
It's okay. Everything comes in good time. We had to get to our level of friendship. Anyway, yeah, it was so much fun. I think that was what I was most excited about, was just meet everyone and hang out with you and hang out with people I've been talking to for so long. And then, of course, hit up Artist Alley, because this year, I feel like Artist Alley is always pretty epic, but this year I feel was really, had some really good people, which is why I bought a little too much. But
you and me both.
Yeah. I feel most of it, I would say, was, Artist Alley, a tiny bit of hunting, and mostly just community hanging, I would say, and getting things signed. I'm trying to think.
So much getting signed.
I didn't do a lot of, other merch besides comics and art, pretty much, which I usually have done in the past. I used to do back in the day, I used to do Funkos and go there to all, they have 10, 20 different Funko vendors.
They do. And I still didn't see the Funko Pop that I've been hunting down, which is better. That was better for my wallet, because I feel if I did, it would have actually been expensive, and then I would have been well, now it's here, and now I'm here, and now I want to buy it.
Yeah, exactly. So I kind of that I've taken a break from that so that I could spend money on comics, basically. But otherwise, we didn't do any panels or anything. I usually save that for more of Fan Expo, Wizard World kind of things, just because that is such a much chiller con. And this one is was just so busy. I don't think there was a lot of downtime.
I forgot that there were panels. Someone DM'd me oh, I went to this panel, and I was oh yeah, there were panels at C2E2, and I totally missed that. My mind was just I'm seeing so many different people that I just that escaped me.
Yeah, it was just so low priority. I don't know if anyone in the chat, if you guys saw anybody.
If you went to any panels, let us know. And how I heard a little bit about the Chris Claremont one.
Oh, I didn't hear anything, but I know celebrity-wise, they had Rosario Dawson.
I feel she was the big one.
Yeah,
people were really
sitting
out for that.
Oh yeah, cool. Some people. In the past, I've gone to some panels that I think they you have to wait an hour or half an hour ahead just to get in. Because unless you're VIP, you're booking it to a chair. That's what I was am I really it's good if you want to take a break to sit. That's a good excuse to sit, because otherwise there's not a lot of places. But yeah, but otherwise, I didn't really make it a priority to do that.
Girl, you and me both. And we have Ninth Wonder in the house. Hi. We spent a lot of time with Hunter at C2E2.
So nice to meet you.
And then Artist Alley was low-key stacked this year. My bag was so heavy on Friday. I felt like I was going to tip over. And yes, definitely easy way to go broke. I was not anticipating like getting as much as I did sign. And by the end of Friday, I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
I was like, I might need a budget a little bit better for the next 2 days.
Yeah, I think this was the most I've ever gotten signed too. I think last year I just had a couple, and this year was like multiple issues for each person. So yeah, I mean, it was just because there were so many good people. So I'm glad like how we did Friday was like really smart. Definitely. Not only like whoever hasn't been to C2E2, Friday and Saturday are like night and day as far as like how many people are there. Yeah. So if you actually want to go to like Artist Alley, have time to sign, have time to look through without like being next to like all these people, I highly recommend doing like Friday, because that honestly was like how we spent majority of our Friday, I think. But it was so worth it, because then Saturday we didn't have to worry. I got a couple things signed that I ended up bringing or whatever on Saturday, but otherwise, like, yeah, I didn't most of my signings on Friday.
On Saturday.
So that's definitely a good strategy.
Yeah, I said, Paul, I didn't go to the Claremont one. There was some controversy, or not like controversy. I think Claremont just kind of went off a little bit about like current X titles and his feelings on it, which my feelings on that are more of like, you know, it has to be really hard to have created something and then like see it shift and change in a way that you're not a part of anymore, in the way that you want to see it. So I think he just has really strong feelings on that. And he's like a lot older. So I feel like people were on Twitter about it, but and we won't actually be talking about any of the Black Flag stuff here in this chat. I feel like anything that has been needed to be said has been said. There's been like, I think on Monday, there was like 3 or 4 shows that were talking about it. So like Comic Book Andy hosted a show. I know It's Drunken Chat had talked about it like the day it happened. Who else? There's a few other shows I can't recall, but there was a lot of panels talking about it. So this space will not be talking about Black Flag, but yeah. So respect the creators charging for signatures. It sings for us. But yeah, actually that was new for me last year. Like last C2E2 was the first I had gone where I was like getting anything signed. And I go to book events, like author events. And when you go to author events, like you'll bring your book to get signed or you'll buy the book, but you don't ever charge for signatures. So I remember that being such a new concept to me. I totally understand it. Like they definitely need to make money. But I just remember that being like really shocking to me, because authors don't actually ever charge for signatures if you go to like a bookstore event. So that was such an interesting experience.
Yeah, I mean, that was honestly new for me even this year, because I think who I got my like thing signed last year, like I don't remember being charged at all. Even for like Chrissy Zulo, I think. I mean, I could remember wrong, but yeah, I mean, everything it just made me like pick and choose. Otherwise, I would have had like double the amount. Oh yes, hi, we did get to meet. That was awesome.
I'm so sorry I missed you. Honestly, Sunday, I got to the con at 3 p.m. on Sunday. I was so tired. So JP, hopefully we get to meet each other at another con, or if you're at C2E2 next year. But I'm glad that you got to meet Candis. She's my favorite. So all right, well, let's dig into like our day by day. So the first day, you and I spent like probably the most time together. We started out and we got everything signed that we had. So do you want to go through and show some of the stuff that you got signed?
Yeah,
because that was our main priority.
Have to dig a little, because I have like 3 piles and all my art stacked on top.
Yeah, we can go through. I have
give me a second, guys. I gotta just I'll be doing this as I go here.
While you're organizing, do you want me to pull up my stuff?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I was really excited. I think the biggest thing for me at cons is actually meeting creators and getting things signed. Like that's what I look forward to the most, like versus like comic digging or buying comics. I'd rather just take everything and get it signed. So I was really excited out of everyone to meet Del Mundo and then Scotty Young. So the stuff by Del Mundo that I got signed that I was super excited about, I love this cover. It's War of the Realms, Thor.
That's gorgeous.
I love
I'm glad you ended up getting that one signed.
Sharing a beer. And I just love, like, there's all this space for him to do the signature, so it looks really nice. And Del Mundo was such a cool person. Like, we got to really chat. And then next to him was a Marvel editor who worked on Miss Marvel, the G. Willow Wilson run, and, like, I think some of the other runs. And him and I got to talk about Miss Marvel, and that was super cool. I was just like, who are you again? I honestly, I genuinely actually forget his name, but he was super nice. Oh, hey, Antihero. And yeah, so that I was really excited to do this one. And then because Del Mundo was at the 3 Worlds, 3 Moons, I got the C2E2 exclusive Ashcan. They had 2, so I got both of them. And then they still had the San Diego Comic-Con. And because I had tickets to the VIP event, they gave us 2 prints for free that they signed, as well as the San Diego Comic-Con Ashcan. Or you got to pick, but I basically now own all 3. And so Huddleston and Del Mundo signed it, and it's super cool. I'm really excited about this. Ooh. Let's see. The design of it is really.
Did you end up bringing your own marker, or did they end up signing with the silver? Because it looks really good on there.
They just ended up bringing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a good choice.
Honestly, I feel like it's actually so 3 Worlds, 3 Moons is so hard to describe. I would just look it up. Like, I don't even feel like I have the synopsis down because I've just been reading all of the world building in the Hickman Substack, but the art is absolutely stunning.
Okay.
So these were like two of my favorite things to get. It is a really interesting combo. Yeah, if you're not already signed up to the Substack for 3 Worlds, 3 Moons, highly recommend the free version even. Like, you can just read so much. And they get really, I mean, it's Hickman too. So his world building is super intense. And then their artwork is really cool. And Del Mundo was telling me that in this, they are drawing on so many different things. Like, they feel like they have so much creative freedom. So even designing like the little details of, there's like a sloth god that is like represents greed, and there was a whole entire substack that went into the design of the sloth god and like how these like certain aspects like represented greed or kind of like made him devious. It was really fascinating to read about, and you can just see that there's so much creativity in this. So highly recommend. I actually don't have any. I don't know if I have any of Huddleston's Hoxpox variants. I might. I don't know that I don't know that I know his work well enough to just like look at the cover and be like, that's him, if that makes sense. So, oh, hi, Miss So.
Hey.
Thanks, Deadpool. The other, well, I'll let Candice, you can go a little bit, and then I'll show the other 2. That I'm excited.
To show me a couple minutes to sort through.
As you can see, Candice is like, because I'll be showing just like my top things. And Candice is going to show like her whole haul.
Yes.
So I will.
Okay, we will start with. Hopefully, I didn't forget.
So we hit Scotty Young first,
and that is who we're going to start with. Mine. Because I also need to make sure I have the print too. Yes, I do.
Oh, I love the print that you got.
I'm upset with it. I'm upset. I'm obsessed. Definitely not obsessed. Okay, guys. So, so that was who we hit up first. How long do you think we waited in that line?
It wasn't that long. That was the longest I think we waited in the line, and it was maybe
under
like
30?
Definitely. I feel like it had to have been like 20 minutes tops.
Yeah, it really wasn't that bad. And then you just hung out in there, and we got there early enough. So by the time we were done, it was like we still had so much time, of course.
Yeah, it was still like really early in the morning because we got there like kind of right when they opened.
Right.
We were really fortunate. So Comic Dunes sponsored like me going to C2E2. I got an exhibitor's pass, which was really great. But then Jeff from Comic Dunes had some extra exhibitor's passes and gave one to Jason and Candice so that they were able to get in. We got there at like 9 a.m. So we were able to get in pretty early, which was cool to just like walk around and see everyone still setting up.
That was nice.
we didn't like get anything pre-signed or anything like that, like just because I didn't want to like disturb the like artists before, you know, the actual show opened up. But it was cool to just like see everything and like connect with some community members that were already in.
Exactly. Yeah. So thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate it. Okay, so I ended up bringing like 6 things to get signed, and Scotty did charge about like
$5,
which honestly for him is extremely fair. And like he's like definitely one of my tops people that of comic artists and writers that I love. So I was like, I don't mind supporting you. So I'll just fly through these quick since it's just signing. But I got my Hawkeye, Kate Bishop signed, Alien.
I love that one.
X-Men. Where is this? Wait, where? Oh, I think it's. Oh no, it's like hidden. You can barely see it.
Yeah, I wish he had signed some of like the ones that were black, like in
like a different color.
Yeah,
and I didn't even think
Academy. He signed, and you can't even see the signature. I was like,
yeah. This one, and then both of us got our Middle West signed.
Yes, we did. So good. If you haven't read Middle West, read it.
So good. I still need to continue the series, but it's amazing. And then I got this edition signed also because I think it was probably one of the first things I read from him, I would say. His versions of, he has a whole like Wizard of Oz series that I believe he writes and illustrates for. So yeah, I got the inside. Deep down, I was like hoping that I was gonna get like a little sketch in there, but I'm like, yeah, that's.
You had a sign actually too, right when you walked that he was like, there won't be like any sketches or anything like that. So
no,
it was just like,
I get it. It's like he has so many people too. That's like he'd be there all day.
Absolutely.
So, but then one of my favorite things I got was, hopefully you guys can see it. There you go. Was this print. Prints are about maybe like 20, I think. And he had a whole thing behind him of like all these different prints. And this was the one that like stood out to me the most because it's literally my childhood all in one place.
It's so cute.
So, and it was just a lot of like my favorite characters like from growing up. So you could see like basically all of these characters are shaming Grogu. And it's pretty funny. One of my favorite that actually was like in here was Fievel. I forgot if I asked you, Haley, if you knew of American Tail, but I was like, what cartoon that I grew up with. I don't know if any of you guys remember that, but I thought I can never see him in anything, so that was pretty cool. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to display this, but I was really excited to get this one. That's honestly gonna be definitely like one of my favorite pieces from him for sure. But yeah, so that's all my Scotty Young.
I love it. That was said, well, you definitely need it. So Scotty Young writes Middle West, and so it really shows like he's really versatile. Like he is a really amazing artist, but he's equally such a great storyteller. And then who did we went to then? David Nakayama, right? Or am I making that up? No, we went to the Del Mundo.
Yeah, which I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything signed. I might have even went.
Didn't you go to Chrissy Zulo?
That might have been. Because I know there was some of them where I wasn't getting anything signed, so I decided to just like go to see some other people. I mean, I could go to Chrissy Zulo.
Yeah, I want to see. Oh, Sheena, we love
Sheena. I try to sort this better. Where? Okay, it's all at the bottom. Oh my god. Okay.
As you can tell, Candace went hard.
Yeah, and my wallet keeps reminding me. So hers, I met her for the first time last year, and she was here again. I think. Actually, wait, did she try? Actually, her signature could have been 10. I'm not sure. But for her, I will gladly support her. I got some things signed. So I got the She-Hulk. Because I had to narrow it down.
Where did she sign it, by the way?
Wait, where is it? So it's a little faint here. But,
she did it in green. Oh, that's so cute.
She did it in green. I think most of them she had signed in green. And I only got 3. So this one.
I like that one a
lot. This one I had too. And this one looks like she signed in red. So it's just fun. She actually thinks about
that's
what
cute.
color. And And then, yeah, there's another one in green with for silk.
Honestly, you're making me want Chrissy Zulo variants. I don't think I like even really own Chrissy Zulo. So, but between you and Tyler, like during the con, like he kept talking about it. You kept talking about her, and I was like, damn, like.
Yep. We will convert you to her, buying comics from her. Yeah, so those are the things I got signed. I had to, because like she was charging this year, I did have to like pick and choose, but that's okay because I'll save them for next time because hopefully she comes back again next year. So then,
well, you know, also bought like actual stuff from her. It wasn't just like you only got things signed.
Oh yeah. So here we go. Here's the rest of it. So first thing, I got this last year, the last year that she had another sketchbook. So
this is so cool. I'm not one for sketchbooks, but like you showed this to me when we got back to my house, and I was like, damn, I want one now, I think.
Yeah, so I'll just show you guys just kind of an idea of what it hold on. Okay. So she has some of them in just like actual sketch, and I was talking a lot with her about like process, because for you guys that don't know, I'm a graphic designer, so I of course like to geek out with all the creators about the actual like how they make the art and everything. And she says she uses a lot of like, some of it's just like actually paint and things, but then some of it is Copic markers, which is always really impressive. So some of these I think
can you show the Klaus one?
Oh yeah, where is it? Yeah, so the Archie one I was showing is actually one that I got the actual cover for. It was like, I think it was it was a exclusive from last year, but it wasn't C2E2. It was like somewhere else. I saw it. Now I'm like trying to find it. And it's like, I think this was maybe like 2025. Which honestly, like the quality is really good.
Yeah, that one's big. I like seeing big sketchbooks.
Oh my God, where? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let me try to.
So those are all the like little Klaus characters. I love that movie. If you guys haven't seen it, it's one of the cutest Christmas films.
I definitely haven't.
So that we will be watching. Are you serious? We are watching it multiple times during Christmas season. Multiple. It's one of my favorite films. Yeah. Hero, tell us in the chat what sketchbooks you picked up, or like by who. I'm curious.
Oh, and then just so another example, just so you see like how she did one page that was her original sketch, which is really cool to see process, and then her actual color work on there. So yeah, that's something I definitely want to keep collecting from her, because it's just gorgeous. I mean, some of her art isn't actually on comic covers, so it's like it's all on her Instagram, that half of it. So it's nice to be able to have like a collection of it that way. So then last year I didn't buy any prints from her. So this year I did. She had a sale but a deal that it was like two prints of same value, I think. And then was it one free? That sounds about right. So I got 3 of them. Wait, let's see. Okay, so the first one I got was the Kiki's Delivery Service one, which I'm a big fan of. So I had to get hers, of course. I like collecting art with like different versions of Kiki also, so adorable. And then it's like a really good size too. I will have to think how I'm gonna start displaying these.
JP, I didn't know she did that. That's so cool.
That is really cool.
Oh, go her.
I mean, I want to do it. I would go to drawing class for
Candace is like, I would have been there.
I mean, for real.
That's my favorite. That is probably my favorite.
So cute. And I think, yeah, I mean, I like her style personally just because it honestly like would make sense based on all the things I like and my style of comics I like. And it's just very, oh yeah, I am. And I'm always trying to work on my illustration skills, so it's extremely inspiring. Like the whole, like, it's hard when you already like all this nerdy stuff, but then when you're looking around from an art perspective, you're like, I need that. So, yeah, I love art.
Actually, it's Spirited Away, Avery. So, yeah, I love that. Sabrina. Yeah. Is it Buffy?
Nope.
Buffy. There we go. Okay.
Buffy. I think she did do a Sabrina one though. The recent one. But yeah, we're excited to get it. So, and I think she was telling me of how, I think I asked like, well, how do you decide like kind of characters? And she loves just doing like very like strong women in pop culture. And I'm like, I'm so there for that. I think that was it from her.
Oh, she showed them how to draw Pikachu. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
Those are really cool sketch covers, Avery, yes. Of especially Sinkovich. Like, what is okay. Do you want to do David Nakayama? Because in my top 5, I have a David Nakayama.
Yes, and I know. Well, I don't know if you're showing the one that we got the same one, but
no, I'm showing a different one.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so
here we show her all of it.
So as Candace is going through her large stack, so my top David Nakayama was the Scarlet Witch, Hellfire Gala Virgin. I am obsessed with the way that he did her hair, and it looks like the like universe and the stars, and just like the rings that have like the Krakoa symbols and language. It just looks so good. Like everything about this is amazing. And our time with David Nakayama was really fun. So I went up there and I had X-Men 92 books to have him sign. And they were from, I think, like the first run. And him and I were just chatting. And then he was like, I was talking to the lady who charges, like basically takes your card while he's like signing everything. Yeah. And she was like, that will be like whatever price. He's like, no. All of the books that I'm signing are actually free. Like, she has like a very deep collection of my stuff and I want to reward that. And I was like, oh, you're so nice.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I just paid for the 2 books that I was picking up, which was this Virgin variant. And it was from Unknown. So they did a buy 2, get 1 free. Mm-hmm. So I got 3 comics and then that's all I paid for. I didn't pay for any of the signatures. And we just had such a good conversation. He's truly like one of the sweetest creators. So yeah, no, this is gorgeous. This is going on one of my boxes for sure.
Ooh, yes. That's a good one. Yeah, he was awesome. Yeah,
it's pretty. Now let's see your stack.
So I also did get a Scarlet Witch, but I didn't get the Virgin one. I don't even know if they had other ones, but I had to pick and choose which ones I wanted to just do for Virgin. But I think this was wasn't it? Yeah, 2 get 1 free, right? I think this was the free one.
I also really like it with all of the trade dress stuff on it. Like it took me a minute to like, do I want it without it? Because I think all of that stuff is super cool.
Yeah, I like both. But yeah, I really wanted them because of course, I love Scarlet Witch. Then of course I got Harley Quinn.
Wasn't that a C2E2 exclusive as well, or was it the holofoil, or like was
might have been the holofoil? Oh, I was so tempted, but I couldn't do it.
I love that one though.
Yeah, that one was just really fun. I know. I just love looking at all the covers that he had. Like it was a really hard decision because just sound like they're so beautiful. Like just the negative space and coloring, and then of course I got Dazzler, which Haley also got Dazzler. But I mean, how could we both not get this one? I mean, come on. And I know. I think I talked to him. I must have talked to him about Dazzler too, and we had a nice conversation. But yeah, I mean, beautiful. Yeah.
It was so funny. So like Candace and I were walking around, and we got on the topic of like Dazzler, and both of us are trying to like get comics for our run, but we also constantly buy books for each other. Like Candace and I will like, and they tend to be the same characters. Like she'll buy me Miss Marvel books, I'll buy her Miss Marvel books. She'll buy me Dazzler books, I'll buy her Dazzler books. And so we're at this point in which neither of us actually know what's in our collection and what we've bought for each other and what we actually own. So it's so hard to actually go hunting because I'm like, did you buy this for me or did I buy this for you? And is it in my collection? Like
I know. I know those are the pros and cons of being into the same things.
You missed Nakayama. Oh man, JP. I wish you got the chance to meet him. He's just like such a even if you didn't have anything to sign, like he's just one of those people who would totally
really nice, really personal. I mean, honestly, every single creator that I met was extremely personal. I mean, that like nothing is like it's obviously like, these are people that we look up to and we love what they do and what they read and like it can be nerve-wracking, but then once you start talking to them and like they're just geeking out with you and like they're all but like so nice. So then you're like, what was I worried? I think that's all I got from him.
Oh my gosh, if Taylor Swift plays Dazzler, that would be such an interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I get it, and then I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to look past the fact that she's Taylor Swift to like get in the character of Dazzler. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I want that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It should definitely be someone, of course, that like can sing, like, of course. But
and I mean, I was here for what was the title of the Taylor Swift Disney Plus recording sessions?
I don't remember. I didn't watch it.
Ever after you did it, I totally did. I was in my feeling.
I like her. I just
some wine
watching
it.
All her stuff. But okay, next. So are you showing anything next or
Chris Claremont?
Oh yeah, I do have one thing signed.
Which I got signed for Candis, so Candis didn't even talk to Chris Claremont.
Yeah, and only because like. Well, first of all, Haley probably would have a better conversation with him, honestly, because I'm just starting out into X-Men. So I just I think I ended up going to another creator gets to sign, and then Haley had it signed for me, so I appreciate that. But
of course, yeah. Oh my gosh, Lady Gaga's Emma Frost. Also, don't know how I feel about that. I mean, Lady Gaga's amazing. I don't know. I mean, I get it. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Lady Gaga is gonna be Harley Quinn, so that'll be.
That is, I'm excited to see.
Me too.
Nice. So this came to me by way of Justin gifted this copy to Jason, and then Jason gifted this copy to me because they basically all upgraded their like X-Men 129, and so the this one got handed down to me, and so but it presents super well and I can read it, so I read through it when I got it and it was awesome, and so to have it signed by Chris Claremont was exciting. Though I will say I told him that I really loved Kitty Pryde, and then it totally we went down a rabbit hole in which he was just very angry about how they depict Kitty Pryde in all of the new titles, even though I still love her. And I was like, yes, sir, whatever you say, sir. But again, he created them, so it's like I get it.
Yeah, totally.
But it's always cool to meet him. He's a chatterbox, so it's always interesting to see his insights. But I was so excited to get this signed and have this in my PC, so this is definitely making the top 5 because Kitty Pryde is one of my favorite.
Yeah. So then the one that I ended up getting signed was this one, because I wanted to at least get one signed because I knew that even though I'm just starting to read a lot of X-Men, I knew I was going to regret it if I didn't get it signed. So, which is why then I was like, okay, can you just get it signed for me? But this one was originally from Paul Back-to-Back Issues, gifted it to me when I won one of his giveaways, and then he threw this in, which was so nice. So I thought this was a pretty iconic one to get signed. So yeah, I'm just happy to have something of his signed for sure. But that was the only thing I got signed.
And then who did we stop at next? I feel like there was so we get Hit Christy Zulo, Scotty Young, Del Mundo.
Was it Jenny Friesen?
Oh yes. So I don't have any. I didn't bring out any of my Friesen, so that's all you, girl.
Oh, I think I forgot one thing. I'll have to grab it later. But because me and Carlos, I don't actually. Did you even know that? Did I tell you I bought we bought the posters? I did, right? The portfolio poster book.
Oh yes, you did tell me that. So that was really cool to see because you guys went the day after and got that. It wasn't
because she didn't
have it.
I'll grab it a little later. But if you guys have seen the DC portfolio series, so different artists that do DC covers, it's basically a compilation, and you can actually rip them out and have different posters, and it's pretty affordable. And she didn't have it out on Friday, so that's why I didn't get it. But then when I went with my boyfriend, and he saw it and he also wanted it too, so then we ended up getting it on Saturday because she just put it out. But I got a couple.
They also had so Ryan, is it Brown? I feel like no, it's Ryan, the guy who wrote 8 Billion Genies.
Ryan Brown.
Okay. So I was so Ryan Brown, his booth was right next to Jenny Friesen, and so basically like I had the 8 Billion Genies like Frozen #1 variant, and you can get it signed by him, and then like literally go next door and get Frozen. So that one,
yes, which I didn't have because I haven't read the series yet. And I was honest with him, and I told him, I was like, yeah, I haven't read this yet, but I'm really excited because I've heard so many good things, and this one was fun because I got to do a double signature.
Oh, they drew it. Okay, well, I'm lying to everyone. Artist Atlee, duh. As you can see, I'm not super familiar with the 8 Billion Genies, and like, yeah, I still also need to like read it. So
yeah, but it was kind of just cool to have a double signature one, since they were next to each other. So. I mean, so yeah, I got that one.
The whole set. He had like 8 Billion Genies, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
I know.
And he got
it before 4. It was tempting, but I was like, no.
They were also. I got a store exclusive.
So pricey. I think. Oh, where I have to find where the other things I got signed. Oh no, here. I got it. So hers was great as far as like she didn't sign it until like after like 5. Issues, like you could sign up to 5.
Or she didn't charge you.
Yeah. So then I got my Buffy 25.
I can't wait to binge it. That is gorgeous. I love that Buffy.
Yeah, that one, and then I think we both got this one signed. The Alice Ever After what?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Gorgeous. I am obsessed with that cover.
Yes. And then I also got her. Oh my god, where did I put it? Here. So, I mean, some of these are actually in the, wait, it keeps looking like
yeah, that is where Sedpool saw us.
Yes, that's right.
I honestly feel like I ran into so many people at like the Frozen line. So we ran into Justin, No Good Comics, Sedpool, his, I think, cousin, Talk Nerdy to Me. Is that what you can correct me in the chat.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I ran into Chris C. Breezy from Instagram, who's like also an absolute darling. And then we ran into Tyler, who then like basically joined our C2E2 crew for the day. So.
Yeah. I know. So I ended up buying a portfolio book from her. I got one last year, and so I wanted to keep doing that. And this was even before I knew that I was going to end up getting that other portfolio thing, but it still was good because it's not all DC. But just so you guys had an idea. Oops, I'm so bad. Here. Okay. Just kind of, they're really like nice, like high res photos of everything. Which again, I love portfolios. I like some people. I always will tell them like that are other artists. I'll be like, you have to make a portfolio book because like everybody would want one.
AKA Candace wants one.
Yeah, me. I mean, like they're just really cool to have. Especially like if you don't want to get every single issue, or some of them might be more expensive. At least you can have them like a collection this way. So just
so really good. Nice
mixture of
She even had the print of Death from Sandman. That's what Justin got. And what's crazy about that, or just like having the poster, I mean, when it's like absolutely stunning, but that book itself is like over a $200 book, but you could have gotten like the print for like $20, and it's just
bigger. So it really depends like in what form you want it, and like how important is it to have like the comic cover, a print, like it really depends. Yeah. Of course, like this is very small, but then the comic's kind of like in between, and then you have those big prints that are in the portfolio book. So it's really up to you. But
you should read Alice Ever After. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I've only read the first issue, but I really like it too.
After Frozen.
I'm trying to see what's.
We got so much signed. You know what I am very upset with that. So I brought my East of West, like year 1 volume. We tried finding Nick Dragata's table over and over again. I feel like I walked all of Artist Alley, to be quite honest. Like I walked it twice, and then I even looked in the C2E2 app for his table or whatever, and it was not coming up. And then he posted on his stories like the day after like the show ended, like it was so good being at C2E2, and I was like,
what? He was there?
He was there, and I was just so mad. Oh my gosh, I can't. You found. What? I feel like I should have. I wish I would have. When I ran into you, we had brought it up because I'm so upset. I was like, really looking forward to having him sign
crazy.
that.
Wonder where he was.
That's awesome.
Okay. Before I go again, do you have anything else to show?
I am gonna show, when we talk about our hauls, I have one thing that I picked up that I was really excited about.
Okay. So next, we have.
Everyone saw him. Was he in Artist Alley? Like, was
he somewhere else? Is that how we missed him?
Candace also walked with me like more than once, and I was like, like, where is he? We're both just blind.
Yeah. Because I mean, in general, like for anyone who hasn't been there, Artist Alley is huge, so it's like easy to miss someone for sure. Just because it's like A through Z, there's a lot.
Just from where Kate's was, which is crazy because I passed Kate's like a million times over. Wow.
Crazy. Okay, so the next two I have are both Archie related because, you know, why would I not go get something from Archie? That would be shocking. So first one was from Dan Parent, who does the current I guess like it's the modern Archie, but it's more of like the cartoony like ones, I guess you would say. Not the modern ones that look more like actual people. But this one I had seen, I think on.
Sorry.
I had seen it on his Instagram. So, and actually, this one is from Fan Expo Canada. So I was glad that he actually brought some of his like con exclusives because recently I picked up or I ordered from him on Instagram a San Diego Comic-Con version of the same issue. But it's just a different variant. So
that's a gorgeous one. I really like it.
Of course, it's anyone who maybe doesn't know, it's a homage to Bewitched, which I love. So, and if you guys have never picked on it, I really like witch-related stories and characters. So I'm all for that. But I've met him a couple times. I also liked how I think we both liked how he signed it.
Yeah, he signed it right in the moon.
It's always kind of fun seeing how different artists will sign it, like placement and how they sign it. But he's always a joy to meet. He's super nice, and I think he said he's been doing Archie comics for like 35 years.
That's awesome. JP, that's so amazing. I love when artists do like remarks for like especially if you like bring like the bigger books, like the Omni sometimes will do that, but that's crazy that he did a remark on your number one for free. Like that's so cool. I'm so jelly.
So then this one was actually a surprise. I didn't realize that this is for Nick Spencer. The modern Archie ones, like the most recent ones that have come out within the last, I don't know how long it's been now, 5 years, maybe more than that. Yeah, it was such a good cover. It's gonna be honestly one of my favorites for sure. But yeah, I didn't know that Nick Spencer was gonna be there, so I was like passing his table. I think you were in line for something else, and then I went to go meet up like with a couple different creators, and then I saw him, and then we geeked out together about Archie because he was like a major fan before he drew. So of course, yeah, this one they looks very similar to like the Riverdale actors, I think, but it's not based on Riverdale though. It's based on the newest series. Yeah, so that was the Archie ones. Let's see what is left.
How much more did we get signed?
Wait. Okay. So and now I don't remember the order anymore, but that's okay. At this point, I think these were some of the ones I went like separate for when you were getting other things signed. So I'm grabbing a print. Okay. So, I think I talked about this in your when we were talking about who was going to be there and stuff. And there's this one creator named Thomas Zahler, which I keep recommending to Haley because he's so good. Does a lot of like slice of life stuff, and I see him every single C2E2, and then I tell him that I've seen him every single C2E2, and that I buy from him every time.
Does he remember you at this point?
I doubt it. Either that or he's probably like, oh yeah, you know.
Well, because there's like some people who like definitely I see like remember, and you're just like,
I'm sure
like,
some
I've
people,
seen
but
you multiple times. Hello.
I don't expect him to remember. But either way, yeah. So I like to pick up a trade to support him every time. So I got his latest of Love and Capes.
Oh, that's so cute.
So yeah, he does a lot of like rom-com type stories. This one is about a superhero and his family, and his the first one's about his girlfriend at the time and what it's like dating a superhero, and it's just like it's cute. So I bought from him, and then this. Okay, so then I paid, and then I was like, I looked over and I saw he had a print. And I couldn't pass this up, and then I was like, "Oh, great!
Like, just take my money.
I was like, I was telling him, I was like, "You got me, because I think it was pretty affordable." So, all right, guys.
Oh, I need a full screen this. Wait,
I think you were on.
There we go.
Yeah,
the McDonald's crew,
McDonald Land. Yes, I couldn't pass this up, especially because like. Those characters are iconic, and I especially like, now they're not as talked about anymore, of course, especially like for like people that grew up maybe like 90s and prior, I would say. So this one's just really fun if you just like look through. It's like every single McDonald character,
I love it.
And even the ones that I think we even talked about this together. He was, but what's his face? Mayor. Wait. Here.
Is there like the Hamburglar?
Hamburglar is here, and then one of them is what's his face? Mayor McCheese, which I think is, which one?
Yeah, like yeah.
And I know one of them. They're like, oh, it's like eventually McDonald's had like I think I don't know if they got sued for something because it was like looked similar to the character what's his name, HR Puff and stuff.
Oh, I have no idea. That is so
my mom would know this. Yeah. So yeah, it's really fun. I couldn't pass that up. I love those kinds of prints, like when they have like all the characters in one. So that was just like really fun. I don't remember him ever doing like ones like that before. So of course I got that.
Yeah, we did. JP, we got tons of signature. Like I think like the beginning of the day, like both of our backpacks were full at the beginning of the con on Friday because we had like really wanted to get like for me getting signatures and like from creators is probably like the most important thing that I'm ever doing at a con. So like I'm typically like I think even last year for C2E2, I had like gone out of my way to like purchase books that I really liked just to get them signed.
Yeah, I remember you did that. Okay. I think we got a couple more.
Oh, your mom said that it was cute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. She hasn't seen any of this stuff yet. You'll get a closer look next time you come over, Mom. Okay, so Brianna Garcia, I believe that's her name.
Okay.
I saw her.
Is this the Disney princess lady?
Yes.
Okay, so
I missed her on. Oh no, actually, wait. Friday I saw her, but I didn't realize that she was coming because some people weren't on the main list that we had looked through. I think so for some reason. Like Thomas Zahler wasn't either. So I don't know. I guess it's like whatever C2E2 considers as like a main comic guest, but she was charging for signatures, and she did all the Disney Princess series, which I am obsessed with. When the run is not going on anymore, I think she said it stopped in like 2018, but I've been collecting them, and so since I knew that she was also going to be there Saturday, I brought them just to get them signed because they're just adorable. So just show you guys real quick. Yeah, so these are just really fun. They basically have like they're kind of like actually let me just show you for you guys really fast. They're basically like they remind me of just like comic strip type comics. And you even have to like
so cute.
Rotate it to actually like, read it. But it's just really cute. Like these are such good like feel good reads when I just want to read something like wholesome. But it's basically just like little stories with each of like the Disney princesses. So I got like a bunch of these signed, and these have been in like my collection for a long time. So excuse me.
I love those are so cute.
Yeah. So those are just the ones that I was able to find at home.
I actually have a little Disney thing I'm going to show you. So I had to go meet with some people on Sunday. So I was with Tyler, and he was going to go show me like a Disney princess artist. I don't know if it's the same one that you were talking about.
It might have been.
But so he picked up a small print for me because I wasn't able to go, and ta-da!
No, can you read the signature with them?
I just like messaged him to see if he could tell me the name because he got a Maleficent print, by her like bigger than this in original
like
art.
her stuff,
and it was super cool. It was like really beautiful. So this is like Loki, the Enchantress.
It might be, but oh my god, that's gorgeous.
I love it. And it has like a little, you can't really tell. There we go. Yeah, it like glitters.
It's so I can see that. Yeah. I know. In general, there was so many amazing creators that had Disney prints, and even when you were with me, I was like stopping. I was like, nope, I'm not buying anymore.
I know. I was like,
buying anymore.
Me out of Artist Alley.
Oh my god. Yeah, I wish I was.
I wanted all of the stickers and all of the keychains.
My god.
Like, how many keychains do I need?
Yeah,
like
for really real. Okay, I have a couple more things. Okay. Then so I got my twig signed, and I did end up getting it from Scotty Young's sign, which maybe I should. I don't know. I just didn't. I had to pick and choose, but I did get it.
Was it Ryan?
Kyle Strom?
Yep.
Yeah. So so I ended up. I don't even know. Did I forget to? Actually, I think I got it signed on Saturday, actually, because I think I had forgot. I didn't see him the first time, and then I got it
well, because you and I weren't together. And Saturday we were more on.
Yes. My boyfriend came with me, so we
C2E2.
Yes.
Is the con we're talking about.
Yes. So I was going through Artist Alley with him. But I love the first issue, and I know I want the rest, so I got this is 3, 2, that's 4. I think 5. Did 5 just come out? I don't know.
Thanks for stopping in, JP. Have a good show.
So I'm just excited to read the rest of those. I just love it. It's like such a minimal with text and stuff, but it's just gorgeous.
I need to read it. I haven't read Twig yet.
It's just, again, it's one of those things. It's cute. It's colorful. That's just my vibes right there. And then this was just a postcard.
It's so cute.
It's just you gave it for free, but I was like, I'm taking that. Like, how cute is that?
That's adorable.
Okay, and then I think I'm down to my last things. Oh, so I decided to include this because I was surprised I didn't pick this up for Free Comic Book Day, but I think we both got this one. Fortunately, I don't remember what this artist's name was, but remember if we picked it, there was a guy giving out the free comics, and then
oh yeah, he wrote the Winchester House, which it's funny. I didn't say anything to him mostly because I didn't say anything to him about knowing about it because I haven't read it yet, but I actually had picked up the Winchester House from my comic shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
my boxes.
I had it, and I didn't even read. I thought I might have even had it for Free Comic Book Day, and I didn't. So I picked that up, and he signed it and everything, and it looks really good. So we will have to read that and then talk about it for sure. And then continuing. Let's say the last thing with comics. I have some other things, but anyway. So this was more witch comics. So this one, what's his face? I'm blanking on his first name, but was done by Mueller and Lee, and they're a lot smaller creators. I know this guy, he does Albert the Alien, if anyone has seen that, which is mostly more of, I think he does more middle grade, but I don't know, this is probably middle grade-ish, but it was just so cute. It is about witch sisters. Bye. So I got 1, 2, 4, 3.
Look at Candace just buying full runs.
I mean, that one especially, I had never seen that in the comic store. So some of those, especially a lot of the smaller creators, I will definitely buy from them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so that was all. Well, I don't know. Should I include my art prints?
Yeah. Do you want to start? Show the art prints. I honestly thought you had I didn't know you bought more art prints. What more art prints?
Just 3. Just 3. Okay, so what's this? Oh, I showed you. I think.
Oh, you did. They're so cute. Oh my god.
Okay, so again, I would have to look at my Actually, wait. This might be the same artist that was your Disney one. Actually,
wait. Because
first, I think the logo looks.
The logo.
Is it a square? No, never mind. I thought it was because it had a box kind of thing, so I thought it was. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, so this was just it wasn't a comic artist or anything. but they had deal with like, I think it was like by
here, wait.
Like you had to buy
put them closer to the camera so that people can see.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one at a time. Okay. Yeah. Buy 3 and then you got like a free enamel pin, which I gave to my boyfriend.
Oh my gosh, I meant to stop by at that person because you bought 3 of that and then you get a free enamel pin, and the enamel pin is like honestly worth the price of all 3 of those.
They had a couple options, but I ended up getting a Link from Legend of Zelda.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
Wait, I think I have it. Hold on 1 second.
Well, so while she's grabbing that, let me see.
Okay. I realized he left it on the... Oh, wait, no, this is not it. This is some other pin that he has. Never mind.
Here, well, I figured I'll just show them some stickers I got while you looked for the pin. This is from Flying Frog illustration, The Art of Holly Hawks. And she had these like cute little... There's Broken Gambit. That sticker. She had like all these couple stickers. I love this one so much. It's adorable. Peggy Carter and Steve Rogers.
Yeah, I feel like I think she did other like Disney ones that I almost bought, and I was like, no.
Yeah, she did.
No.
Nightmare Before Christmas. This is beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Sally and Jack. So, I got my stickers.
Yeah, so I think my boyfriend has the pin. I thought that he left it here, but I guess not. But
it's a cool pin. I wouldn't just leave it anywhere either.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I also got Harry Potter, and then this one just made me laugh.
The little Star Wars. It's so cute.
Yeah. This Vader just looks so happy. Yeah. I think is that it. I think that was it with that. Yeah, everything else was like from hunting.
Okay, so I will show you one of my top books from hunting. I didn't hunt a ton of books, as you can see. Like Candis and I hit so many people to get signed. So, like I really like leaned into getting stuff signed, and then I got some like non-comic book stuff and some prints as well. But I found this Deadpool Illustrated. So
I love that.
I found this in like several other copies in several other copies in the series, and they like homage like classic literature. So this homage is like Moby Dick. There's A Christmas Carol, Sherlock Holmes, and then Mark Twain's either I think Tom Sawyer. I think it's Tom Sawyer. I saw this and I love this. This is going to go, and I'm going to read it, but then also put it in front of my comic boxes because with all of my bookshelves, like absolutely.
Yeah, I learned about that series recently too, and I really want to read that.
I just love the Penguin Classic.
Yeah. I love the illustration so much.
It's so good. And then, I mean, I'm not sure. I would be the worst person to ask about those things. To sell those stickers, I'm sure there are so many people selling Disney kind of stickers and Marvel stickers. Like it's like their original artwork. It's not like they're like just taking it.
Exactly. Like one thing would be like if you say you cut say you had like the actual Disney princess and from like from an actual Disney book or something, you cut it out and then try to sell it. That'd be like one thing. But think on original art, as long as like it's your own spin on it, then that's fine. Some characters I think are public domain too, depending on the character. So
yeah, and I love A Christmas Carol. The Deadpool Illustrated Christmas Carol one was actually done by Del Mundo. I meant to get it signed and totally forgot.
Yeah, that's cool.
But you can show us what you got.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this in groupings, so we're here all day. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh, I found out. Okay, really quickly. Yeah. So the artist who did this, I'm gonna drop her Instagram in the chat. Here we go. Her name is Judy Blue. I'm gonna have to. Oh, she does such good work.
I'll have to check out her Instagram for sure. I know I was grabbing like all these people's like business cards just so I can like follow them later. Especially if I didn't end up buying anything from them, I was like, I'm at least gonna support you that way, and then if I want to get something from you later, I will. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Actually, did I only go? I think I only went 2 places, but did enough damage. Because I just like by the time
that's how I felt about like I went to like really only one comic like place for the most part, and I was like, well, that's good enough.
Yeah. So I think let's see, what is this Gem? Is it Gem City or just Gem Comics? Isn't their local, right? Gem? Oh, maybe that was someone else. I think someone else was talking about that. Anyway, these guys had like a bunch of trades. And I think this deal was 4 for $20, I think, on trades. So then I picked up a bunch of things like I haven't read yet. Or been wanting to read, so I got this.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah. I have those in single.
Yeah, issues. I have a couple of the singles, but I actually wanted to like read actually all of it. So I thought that was a good time to get that.
Blake, Victory Comics.
Yes, that is where I got the single issues that I'll be showing.
Honestly, I wish I would have walked with you. I mean, actually, never mind. I would have been.
I mean, yeah, because that was where I saw the Dazzlers. That I was like, Haley, did you get all of your Dazzlers?
And I was like, I don't even remember what I have. No one can let me buy Dazzlers here because I'll end up with like 4 of the same.
Yeah. So then, yeah, I also got the Marvel. Oh yes, Gem Comics, and I'm pretty sure that they were there. That's who I bought from.
Yeah.
So of course, I haven't been Elmer's. That's probably why I haven't been. But yeah, then I got Marvel Rising, which of course has this Marvel, and there's just really cute all of those style. So I just really wanted to get that. X-Men and Fantastic Four.
I am so jealous. I've been like collecting single. I'm missing like a few of the single issues.
Yeah.
So like I have like it's like 1, 2, and then it's like I have 4. I need 3. Like all that stuff. But it's a really fun story.
Yeah.
From what I've started.
Yeah.
You picked up such good trades. I really should have gone comic hunting with you.
Yeah.
You're like, yes.
It's okay though, because we would have been nailing each other the whole time. And then I got A Year of Marvels, which I don't think I've heard of this one. Have you?
Mm-mm. That looks really fun though.
I think it's like was like kind of I don't know if it was like a compendium per se, but it was basically that they have all the different Marvel characters, and it kind of goes through like each one is like themed to different holidays. So like Valentine's Day, spring break, Father's Day.
That's so cute.
It just sounded really fun to me. And I just like when it's like, a variety of characters, so I can kind of get a taste for all of them, especially ones I'm not as familiar with. So that was that one, which was a really good deal. And then of course, like since they're local, I'm glad I can buy something from them. Okay, we're gonna go through these quick. So I'll go them in groupings.
Oh so God,
I did go to. I did. Huh?
And that stack. I did not realize how many comics you bought.
Yeah. That's why I also agree. Like Victory Comics took my money.
What deal were they doing? Was it $1 comics?
No, I mean they've done like $1 or $2. Actually, they usually do $2, but this year wasn't 2. It was like 3. But it's all like this was a great way to get like even get like good chunks of runs and things. I had to talk myself down to like a lot of them because I just like I think it was it was by there's each was $3, and then if you bought 7, then it'd be 7 for $20 or something.
Oh God. Okay,
yeah. So then so I'll just start. Got some Harleys.
Nice.
Spider-Woman.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one, I of course like the She-Hulk show is coming out, and this one I thought was just funny because it's the Flintstones. They look kind of terrifying here. Yeah,
7 for $20, $3.
They look super terrifying here, but I thought that was a fun one to see because I also like the Flintstones, so that was fun. And then Haley will appreciate that I bought a bunch of classic X-Men, yeah. Or they say it's X-Men Classic, but then some of them say Classic X-Men. So I don't know. Is that the same thing? Is it not? I don't know.
I don't actually know that.
I don't know. Yeah, so
I think they're part of.
I just picked a bunch of that I like the covers the best, and then I'm gonna start reading them because I've been starting to collect a lot of these ones.
Oh, I love.
They had a lot, so I just picked, of course, based on cover.
Absolutely, that's how we do it. Look at Magneto, looking all fierce. Yeah. Kitty Pryde. Yeah. Oh, I love that cover. I love that pink.
Yeah, so cute. Then I got the rest of the Gambit mini. I think it's a mini series. I got the first one that has like the foiling, but I still haven't read it. So now I'm glad I have the full run, so of the series. So
nice. I haven't read the Gambit series.
Yeah. So just the rest.
Nice.
Then I got some Scarlet Witch ones too.
Yeah, we are not talking about any of the stuffs.
Nope.
Dramas.
Just fun comics. Yeah, so a bunch of Scarlet Witch, which obviously, some are in different. Yes. Some of them, I realized when I got back, like some of them are from different.
The first series and then
so like nothing was consecutive. But I was glad I could at least get some of them because just like, I mean, the covers themselves are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta get those.
Yeah, I still think I need to complete part of my run.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'll probably slowly collect them. Then so I haven't read any Howard the Duck yet. And I don't even know.
He kind of freaks me out.
I know. I've been like kind of like, I don't know. But for some reason I was drawn to these ones, and unfortunately I thought I was getting consecutive ones and they're from like two different series again.
I hate when that happens.
They mixed it up in there, so I thought because I have issue 1 of one of them, a series, but then I ended up getting different ones from each, like out of 2 series. I mean, I could pass these up though. Like I think what I like is just, I don't know, just that it's like he's teams up, or I mean not teams up, but just is with all of these different
other Marvel characters.
Yeah. So
no, absolutely.
I mean,
and those are really great covers. Oh,
they're just really adorable.
I love
so
that one.
I couldn't help it. I do really want to like read it. This stuff.
You have to let me know how it is.
Yeah, we will see.
I
mean, I only heard
resistant to Howard the Duck.
The only things I've heard of are about the movie, which I've heard is interesting. But then I got my Dazzlers. I had to narrow it down to 10 Dazzlers. Because they almost had the whole run. Like, I look crazy. I was like, taking them all out.
It's especially when you see that, you're just like, I could basically build out my whole run, or like I could just not do that.
Because they had a good chunk of it, and that's why I was even asking you. Ooh, okay.
I didn't know Chip Zdarsky wrote the Howard the Duck series.
Good to know.
That like makes me way more intrigued.
Okay.
I will say.
Yeah. So I feel better. Yeah. So I ended up getting more Dazzler, and then, again, I had to look in my actual like comic database.
Inventory more of my comics, girl. Oh, it's like I'm so behind on both reading and then inventorying my comics that like when I actually go, like I can't pull it up and be like, oh, what do I have? Because
I ended up doing that because like we were saying, I got so confused of what I had and what I had given you because I had seen the same covers over and over, and I was just like, what? Which ones do I actually have? So I was like,
why do I have 3 issues of this?
Yeah, for real. And then I think I basically helped anybody that wanted Dazzler to get them because I had taken out all of them just so I could like go through and try to pick based on cover and like what I needed. So we'll just go real quick. I picked the ones that were just really cool, and then some of the ones that because I have the black and white essentials of Dazzler, so anytime I can actually read it in color, that would be great. And then I don't remember what issue. I think that one is only maybe like half of the series.
I love that cover. I love the one where she's a Spider-Woman.
Yeah. So, but what I've read so far, I've been loving. I need to pick it back up. But I thought since I tried to get a good chunk of them, but I mean, I could have gotten probably all of them, but got to cut off myself somewhere. But
and it keeps going.
And it keeps going. There's 10 in case.
Oh, that's the X-Men one. That's
I think I bought this. Actually, well, I don't even know the ones I bought you, and I don't know which ones you ended up having. And like, it was just, it's so hard to.
It's okay. We just have basically identical collections at this point.
And then anytime I buy duplicates for myself, I'm like, do you have this?
I know. It's like,
is that it?
I have an extra copy that's actually meant for you.
I think that was it. Wait. I hope so. Yeah. That's it, guys. Oh my god. But let's just say, it was a good time.
You did do some digging.
And now I won't be buying any comics, and I mean it, because I just
you though?
Yes, because I didn't even like look at the comic shop like today to even know what is there. Like, I'm like, no, I can't.
Didn't we say we wanted to do like a whole bookstore comic book?
Yeah, but we could wait like a couple weeks.
We could totally wait a couple weeks. I also need to wait a couple weeks after C2E2. Yeah. But so basically our first day was all like signatures. Like day 2, what was like the highlight of day 2 for you?
I'm trying to think what
Saturday.
Yeah, I mean that for sure was doing our live with some of the Nirvana. So we got to meet Sarah and Jen. So that was great. Especially like since like I've been like talking to them like for a while. I know you do the show with them, so it's just really cool to finally like meet them in person. And do like a little live, and did like a little like sneak peek of some things that we picked up. So that was just fun.
Which then, if you want to catch the live or the replay, it is on Bird City Comics.
Yes. And then my boyfriend joined me that day, so it was just kind of, it's always a different experience when he joins us. And then he got to meet like some of the people in the community too, which was pretty cool. Then I got a couple things signed that I hadn't. And then digging through for the Victory Comics stuff. I feel like that was and then just like hanging out after was probably the highlight I would say for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, like I went to Shortbox and I talked to Kevin, and he was like, want to see my shoes? And I was like, I know who gave you the shoes. He was so excited about it. So
nice.
That's awesome. Is Saturday the day that we went out to the Jurassic Park bar pop-up? Yeah, we all, Candis, her boyfriend, No Good Comics, his girlfriend, Tyler, me, and then I forget the other guy's name. We all went, and there was like people from Shortbox as well, to a replay, which had a Jurassic Park pop-up like scenario, and it's like a barcade. It was super fun. Lots of dancing was done.
Oh yeah, lots of drinks, lots of dancing, and then when you entered though, it was like a Stranger Things pop up though, so it was like 2 pop-ups.
Yeah, it's like you walk in, it's like Stranger Things. They had like the Hellfire Club and like all of that stuff, and then you go to the back and it's like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, which is where we pretty much stayed because it was like less people.
It was less people, and they're playing Spanish music, so I was
we were having our own little party back there, but I mean, honestly, that was like just like hanging out with like you and everyone else on Saturday. That was probably like the highlight for sure. Since like I think Friday was just really tiring of like from being in Artist Alley all day. So it was just nice to be able to just hang out and chat with people and stuff. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I don't know. Was there anything else you did?
No, I mean, for Saturday, it was like Artist Alley. I think meeting Del Mundo was the highlight for me there. And then Saturday, I spent most of Saturday saying hi to people and like hanging out with community members, like seeing the Nirvana girls in person, because I had actually never met Sarah or Jen in person. So that was so cool to like get to hang out with them and do the live with Candis and have her with me. And then Sunday, I did not get to the con till 3. I was exhausted, like especially because we went out the night before, and so I was like, I need both like actual sleep and breakfast. So I got there at 3, and then I just like had meetings with people, and it was tons of fun just hanging out with community members. I think like that was like the biggest thing. I met so many people in person, and like that was such a good time. I will say at the end of Sunday, my social battery was like, I don't want to talk to a person. I don't want to hear noises. I want to sit in silence in my room, in my bed for a week.
And I was not there on Sunday. I've done like 3 days of cons before. I can't do it. So I pretty much just got some sleep and looked through my haul, and that was all I had energy for.
I didn't even have energy for that. I still have like my haul is like chilling underneath my table right now. So.
So I'm just glad we're doing this so I can finally put all of my piles away.
I know when it's like you're planning a YouTube show, you're like, I'm just just going to leave it here because I don't want to put it away and take it out. And so I'm definitely going to.
Yeah. So I'll be doing that like probably after.
Yeah, I'm going to do a pre-recorded haul video, which I'll be dropping tomorrow. So that way I could actually put my comics away tomorrow. But yeah, overall, C2E2 was a blast hanging out with Candis. Again, we didn't get to actually see each other last C2E2, so we spent most of the weekend together, and that was great.
So fun, so fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is our recap. Candis, do you have anything coming up that you want to share?
I don't think so. Trying to think. No, I'm just hoping that I can. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully put some of this stuff on like Instagram. Because I need to be better about that. And I've been trying to gather pictures from people because I want to like do a post with everybody's pictures that we took together. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think so. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to give a huge shout out to my channel sponsors, Comic Dunes, that also basically helped out Candis and I. I was at C2E2 because of Comic Dunes, and Candis got an exhibitor pass as well for Friday. You can catch them on Whatnot or follow them on Instagram. And then Romney House is also a channel sponsor. They give me all the pretty boxes back there. And if you are looking to purchase one, you can use the code Shy Comic Girl for 10% off. So there are two amazing companies, and I feel pretty lucky that they sponsor me. And then in terms of what I have coming up, I have a couple shows. I'll be dropping a pre-recorded video tomorrow on a haul. Friday, we are going to be celebrating Jen's birthday on Nearing Nerdvana, so come celebrate with us.
Nice.
And then on Saturday, I'm going to be on Gary B's YouTube channel, just talking comics. So I have a full week of streams ahead of me, basically. But yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching our recap.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.